I'm just here for my second round or second victory lap of saying I told y'all so, because the market is basically already back. Bitcoin is already back to $102,000. Meanwhile, it was crashing all yesterday, going down to $92,000, and everybody was shitting their pants. I had to clean up so many boxers last night. Everyone calling me like, hey bro, is it time to sell? Is it time to sell? Like, maybe it is over. Maybe Trump ruined the bull run. Bro, this is the problem with the crypto community. People do not even know like macroeconomics, and therefore when the price goes up and down, they have no idea why it is. And considering Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is way more volatile because it's a high risk asset, it tends to go up and down in a way faster rate than the stock market. The stock market was going down too, at least in like after hours or pre-market and futures, shall I say. So it's not like Bitcoin is just moving randomly. It's because of the Trump tariffs. Now, I'm not going to sit here and get political with y'all whether it's good or bad economically of giving higher tariffs to Mexico, Canada, China, whatever other countries, because there I see the benefits, I see the negatives. And as we saw, the cryptocurrency market and stock market went down, at least temporarily. However, they're recovering already, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But that is the reason why everything was crashing, because some people believe that if there are higher tariffs, it will cause a trade war between Canada and Mexico, who are also threatening us back with increasing tariffs. However, at the same time, how much do we really sell to these countries in comparison to buy from them? We're a much more consumer-based country than a production one. But regardless, just because of all the uncertainty going on with the geopolitics and economic status of the world globally, everything was crashing basically because nobody knew what was going to go on. And you know, Trump is very volatile himself, not just meme coins. And so everything was crashing. As you can see, the last couple of days, January 31st, today is February 3rd. It went from $105,000 all the way down to, actually it went under $92,000 for a minute there. However, as you can already see, within like a couple hours, it already bounced back. And now today we're over 102 grand, which is only $3,000 less than the 105 that we had before this weekend, which is also another reason why there was a huge sell-off, because over the weekends, the cryptocurrency market is the only one, aside from at least of like the super liquid digital markets, such as the stock market, that runs 24/7, so people can buy and sell. And considering nobody could get out of their stock positions, aka like risk on assets as opposed to real estate and other like bonds, the first thing to go is always Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, especially when it's the weekend, when they literally have no choice in selling their stocks or their cryptocurrency. And again, since it's high risk, that's the first thing to go. However, as soon as everything, the coast is clear, it is the first thing to come back as well. And it jumped up from 92 to 102, which is $10,000 in price per Bitcoin, which is over 10% in one day, actually in like 2 hours. Like literally in the video I said yesterday, you could have bought anything and you would have been profitable within a week or two when the tariff situation was solved, because that's the only reason that everything was going down. As you can see from recent news, already Mexico has agreed to deploy 10,000 troops to the US-Mexico border in exchange for a delay on the tariffs. Essentially, the issue that Trump had with Mexico was that they were letting too many illegal immigrants into our country. Again, whether you agree with that or not, that was one of his demands, or he was going to tariff the shit out of Mexico. And so now that they've come to an agreement, the only thing we have left is Canada. So yes, Bitcoin is still under 105K where it was at before, but I almost assure you that once we reach a deal with Canada, Bitcoin might even go past $108,000, because now we're at a net positive where Trump and America got whatever they wanted. Canada, Mexico did too, because we came to a compromise, and we can keep moving forward with where Trump, as you probably already know, is a positive for cryptocurrency because he wants to start up the Bitcoin strategic reserve as well as other cryptocurrencies within this fund. He also has his own cryptocurrency fund that is run by his sons and daughters. And so he personally has a vested interest in cryptocurrency, like all of them. I believe they have a lot of Ethereum, even though I hate Ethereum, but to each their own. But of all cryptocurrencies going up, just generally the whole entire market. Not only that, that he wants to decrease interest rates, like the Fed rate for giving out mortgages, and this affects everything like margin and business loans. The lower the rate, the more people and businesses with big money, such as hedge funds, investment firms, are going to borrow. The more that they borrow, the more money that's in the system, and the more people are leveraging their money to then put into all of these markets, including high risk markets such as meme coin trading, cryptocurrency, all that, and number go up. It's really that simple. The reason that the entire market, including the real estate and stock market, for the last like 4 years has been going down is because they were doing quantitative tightening, where they were increasing interest rates for like a 2 to 3 year span because they were trying to fight inflation, where during COVID, our interest rates were practically zero. And that's why if you bought a house in like 2020, you had like 2 or 3% interest rate, and nobody wants to give that up. But we might be going into that kind of economic environment again. I don't think it's going to be as relaxed as it once was, just because that's what caused the inflation in the first place, and we don't have another global catastrophe like COVID. But still, with all the macroeconomic factors that I've just listed, with lower interest rates and all the countries around the US finally agreeing on the tariffs, you can already see in the proof of the markets, of the numbers going up, that we're gonna be fine. The bull run is going to resume very soon. And plus, when everybody is super scared, such as yesterday, people thought it was over. That's why the price was going down, because everybody was selling large amounts. That is when you want to buy, as I keep saying, buy the blood. P.S. I'm King Vamp, bitches. Oh, and another thing that I want to know. I don't understand how people want the super high returns or super high profit of the cryptocurrency market without any of the large downsides. Because that's what volatility is. That's what number going up very fast is. It's a type of volatility. So if your meme coins or your cryptocurrency goes up significantly in like a day's span, you have to expect that it's going to go down the same amount in another day's span. Of course, you want it to go up on more days than it goes down. However, you got to be willing to sit on your hands through these losses or retracements. Otherwise, just this game isn't for you. People think that you're only gonna win. I assure you, there are hella losers in the space, and not just through their profits. And just as a quick little update, I told y'all to buy some of these coins. It doesn't even have to be MLG or ARK, because I actually said you could have bought anything in this huge dip yesterday. And so yesterday, as you can see, I bought at, I believe it was $95 million for MLG. I actually didn't even get the best price because it even went down all the way to 72. But that brought my average price down to 103, and now it's up to $119 million literally the next day. And as you can potentially see from my profit, I was up already like $37,000 on MLG. So now I'm up 49. So I'm up $12,000 in one day off one trade, and it continues to go up. I'm probably gonna ride this up to, again, like 140, 150. If it keeps ripping, hey, maybe I'll just split it up into like 10 to 20% sells. But yesterday was the easiest day to make money, and I told y'all, if you didn't take the advice, that's your own fault. But I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't sue me. Obviously this shit is super risky, so if you lose money on this, it's your own fault. I just want to say, I didn't make you do anything. And look, it's literally ripping in real time. Now I'm up $55,000. This is why I tell y'all to buy size. Like, people are buying 0.5, 1 SOL at a time. Bro, you're not gonna make money that way. And frankly, the transaction fees are going to cut into your profits by like 50%. But I'm putting like 100 SOL in each trade, but in well-established coins. Yes, they might not go up as much because they already have a large market cap. However, it's safer. I feel more comfortable putting that much money in. And since I have so much money in, even a 20% gain is like 10 to 20K right there. I'll take that every couple of days, bro. But I just wanted to show y'all this proof that in literally a day after a crash, you can see a huge recovery, because meme coins are the most risk-on assets, and therefore they are the first ones to receive high returns and the money back in the market once the coast is clear. The Trump tariff situation is resolved or getting resolved. We just need to get Canada on board too. And make money. Literally by the blood, please. I've been saying it every single video. And so with that, it's me, your boy Bob, cooking up in the trenches. By the way, if you haven't followed the Twitter, make sure to do that, because I don't know, I give out like real-time thoughts about what's going on in the market, plus like shit posts and shit like that before I can actually record and edit one of these YouTube videos. So it's just quicker updates, you know. Follow if you want. Just trying to help. I'll see y'all later. Peace.